In 2012, a 60-foot blue whale was found draped across the bow of a container ship in Sri Lanka. It had traveled miles before anyone even realized it was there, and this isn't something that's rare. Every year, collisions between marine vessels and whales kill an estimated 20,000 whales globally. Most of these deaths go unreported and some are never even discovered. Behind all of these statistics is a death that could have been prevented, a whale following its migratory path, and a ship that's trying to reach its destination.
The issue is not only tragic, it is also systemic. Shipping lanes overlap with 92% of large whale habitats, yet fewer than 7% of high-risk zones have protective management. Global trade is always on the rise, meaning maritime traffic is also growing. Vessel strikes not only harm marine life, but a single collision can cost shipping operators anywhere from $50,000 to $500,000 per incident, whether that be through hull damage, regulatory fines, legal liability, inspection delays, or reputational harm. For ports and governments, this creates environmental, regulatory, and economic risk. The ocean is increasingly becoming more crowded. The systems to prevent these collisions haven't evolved with it.
Hi, I'm Jacob Harding.
I'm Isabel Shu.
I'm Ellie Hatton.
And I'm Hassini Jewelry. We are Triton Systems. We offer a proactive, scalable B2B solution, a network of autonomous, silent, ultrasonic buoys designed to prevent whale vessel collisions before they occur. This is how it works. First, our submerged hydrophone arrays passively detect whale vocalizations. We don't tag whales, we don't interfere with them. We simply just listen. Second, using onboard GPS and satellite communication, our system pinpoints whale location and movement in real time. Third, directional ultrasonic emitters release species-safe, precisely aimed deterrent signals that gently guide whales away from active shipping corridors.
Our customers are ports, shipping authorities, and governments. Organizations like the NOAA, the U.S. Coast Guard, and the Port of Seattle already invest heavily in collision mitigation and maritime monitoring. However, current solutions such as seasonal slowdowns or rerouted shipping lanes reduce efficiency and cost companies millions in lost time. Triton Systems offers an alternative. Instead of slowing ships, we redirect whales safely and dynamically. This allows us to preserve operational efficiency while still reducing environmental and regulatory risk. As global shipping continues to grow, the demand for a solution that offers proactive collision mitigation infrastructure will only increase.
Right now, government agencies are spending between $2 and $5 million annually on whale strike prevention, often without strong measurable returns. We price each Triton buoy at $8,500, roughly 65% lower than traditional ship-based systems. From a unit economics perspective, we project gross margins around 60% and contribution margins near 55%, allowing for scalable growth. We also anticipate a customer lifetime value to customer acquisition ratio above 4:1, supported by long-term contracts and recurring monitoring of revenue. At scale, we project EBITDA margins near 30%, reaching operational break-even at roughly 350 units. In terms of market size, our total addressable market is $2.8 billion globally. Our serviceable addressable market, focusing on high-risk US and Canadian markets, represents $1.2 billion, and our serviceable obtainable market, assuming 3 to 5% penetration, projects approximately $2.5 million in revenue by year 3.
Our cost per unit estimate of $8,500 comes from a preliminary bill of materials built using marine manufacturing benchmarks and industry standard component pricing. We based the $2,000 housing cost on marine-grade stainless steel fabrication codes for offshore buoys. The hydrophone array will cost $1,200, which is the current market rate for commercial hydrophones and signal processing systems used in marine research. Ultrasonic emitters are $1,500, and GPS modules, satellite modems, and antenna systems will cost $800. With allocations for power systems, waterproofing, assembly labor, testing, and deployment, these costs make up our $8,500 cost per unit. Triton Systems will partner with Teledyne Marine, a Florida-based hydrophone manufacturing company, in order to leverage their established marine instrument production capabilities with our groundbreaking design for the manufacturing process. Our go-to-market plan occurs in 3 phases. First, partnering with marine sanctuaries to pilot our technology in high-traffic shipping corridors demonstrates Triton Systems' efficacy that builds loyalty with government agencies such as NOAA. This kickstarts our second phase of acquiring contracts with these government agencies to generate high-value sales. Thirdly, we will sell directly to shipping companies seeking environmental compliance.
If Triton Systems were deployed in just the 10 highest risk ports worldwide and reduce the collisions in those zones by even 30 to 40%, we project preventing 1,500 to 2,000 whale deaths annually. With broader adoption across major shipping corridors, that number scales dramatically, potentially preventing 5,000 plus whale deaths per year within the first decade of implementation. This isn't just mitigation, this is measurable conservation at infrastructure scale. We've begun validating our problem with decision makers such as Dave Wiley, the research coordinator at NOAA, as well as the port and maritime stakeholders from the Port of Seattle. The feedback was resounding. Ship strikes are a real, urgent, and preventable threat, and current mitigation strategies are insufficient at scale. Dr. Wiley emphasized that vessel strikes are one of the few human-caused whale mortalities that can be meaningfully prevented with the right upstream intervention.
Triton System offers a scalable, environmentally friendly solution, protecting both marine life and global shipping infrastructure. With your support, we can deploy this network in major shipping lanes and save thousands of whales a year. Thank you.